I have to break the regular transmission because this topic is just out of proportion to what I'm trying to present and put in line. But this this has to be like separated and highlighted. Cause I've been there and I'm over it. Suicide is hopefully not happening. Hopefully I can just battle my fucking demons that are putting me down. It's never my fault that I want to just give up, right? Like it's nobody's fucking fault. We should get very, very angry of whoever embraces suicide, and technically it's kind of the age for that. It's kind of we're dealing with the government, okay? We're dealing with the doomsday clock itself. I have touched it. I pressed it, poked it a little bit, and doomsday clock is not fun stuff, okay? Normally we have a timeline, right? And if this number starts acting out, we get this switch. Suddenly, the highest power in the world switches just so they could stop whatever is going out of control. Or creates the Day of Judgment. This would also occur in many forms and shapes before Doomsday even started happening. Because when the Doomsday starts happening, you'll know. It's gonna affect your life tremendously. It's gonna change everything. And there's probably gonna be a big question asked. Are you with or are you against? Pretty big question. Right? Which side do you support? Because one side is gonna get completely annihilated, and so you have to pull out your life story for everyone to see, and you're gonna be judged. Okay? That's the Day of Judgment. It's the people that's gonna judge you, and the moment judgment is required, that's when you know it's doomsday. As you can tell, I'm trying to run around the actual topic that I put on a title. She's my fucking teammate right now. She's deep in my heart. And I feel that, but I will never understand it. Okay? I can tell my side of story, and I can put myself on a judgment. I have been, I had two occasions when my life gets rough. When I'm locked in a little room trying to hide from Monika. That was the scariest experience. I'm just trying to hide from her friends, my classmates. They're all together, and I'm a big deal because I just wrote a book, and I mentioned Monika, and everyone knows I kind of like her. You know, rumors spread like wildfire, and I heard people talking. Oh wait, it was Monika as well. In a room above, about my book. It was the most stressful fucking night ever. I had so much pain, and then I realized I had two friends that played double Joker on me. One guy just flipped, the moment he got a girlfriend. Just, I didn't do anything with your relationship with you and Monica. I didn't intercept that relationship. Yeah, good that you didn't. You know, good that you didn't commit suicide, dude. Like, yeah, it's not like I like a person and then I'm gonna protect it and then I'm gonna fucking um, act tough about it. No, if you're doing dishonest and dishonorable things, you're dead to me. And who knows what that means, right? Who knows how influential I am in the world and what you have to deal with as a consequence to that. It's weird. So it's better to fucking scare the shit out of a person than just allow them to do that to you. But they played a fucking double joker. I was texting one of my friends and the other friend is just dancing with Monica. What? Okay, I'm not mad. I said to him, I'm not mad. Uh, you did told me that secret after a long time, and you thought I would be mad, which is, like, pretty dishonorable. But it's not like you went and turned her into your girlfriend, which would be like outstanding performance. That would be like applause. Yeah, thanks. You have stolen her. Congrats, dude. It would have helped me more than it would have helped him. In both cases, in both friendships, like Monica would be a lot closer to me right now. But the circumstances are kind of weird. So fucking weird. And I have no idea how the story resolves. But all I'm saying, I was in a pit of hell when I was sitting in that room and trying to control my emotions. Because that was not controllable at that point. It hurt. Okay? My stomach hurt. And guess what? That pain is a key point of my story. Toxicity, right? Toxic relationships with everyone. Did I do something wrong? Did I deserve that pain? Let me think about that for like -1 second. Nobody deserves pain. It's like I didn't ask for it. And whoever lives a nightmare gets to kill other people's dreams. Like, you had fun, but let me kill your dream for a second. Just so I could breathe. Just take some fresh air. Now you can tell what my perspective of the story is, because I have to run around and just cut off a circle and be like, why is Selena Gomez seemingly suicidal? Because she's in pain. She had so much toxicity, her kidney failed, and she needed a new one. And she has to respect that fucking kidney like her life depends on it, because it does. For her, burning herself is normal. Okay? You have to understand that she's nowhere near suicide. Not even close. The problem is that she's pushed towards the edge and she has to fucking experience that. Which is not what Joker's supposed to do. If I find out that she's really on the edge and she's really pushed and being treated like a fucking ace, like a savior of the world, I'm gonna be very pissed. Because I can do that, she can't do that. There's a big difference. Why am I so fucking sure? Because my last teammate, I I don't I don't think she has problems. You know, she did Friday and it hurt, and I don't think I think it's over. You can just sweep it under the rug and just it disappears. All the pain disappears. Because you got popularity, you can do whatever the fuck you want now. You can do your singing career. Great. Obviously, have to appreciate your fans, and she has to fucking respond in having so much power now. But these other two girls are just weird. I'm not sure what's wrong with Ariana Grande. I'm pretty sure it's the same level of fucking stupid. But um is this video gonna get just completely removed from YouTube? That's the vibe. Like, hey YouTube, you wanna do suicide? Let's go. Oh, you don't like how I talk? Wait, what? YouTube. Who's the boss, dude? Who's the boss of YouTube? Come on. I already started to prove that I'm the boss, okay? I'm not sure who's bigger than me. PewDiePie is not bigger than me. You know, numbers don't mean anything. But Pain does, you know? Pain can destroy Konoha Village very easily and kill everyone. What? How did Pain do that? But then he met someone that he admires and like, oh, maybe that village was respectable. Maybe I'll just bring everyone back and I'll just kill myself instead. You know, that's the difference. That's the choice you have to make. Do I kill myself or do I kill everyone else? You know, do I attempt to kill everyone else? And if you're pushed on the edge, and if you are capable of controlling yourself, which you shouldn't, I'm not controlling myself, as you can tell. Fuck this shit. I'm an ace, I can fucking handle this, okay? But Selena would have to try and control herself and, like, be normal. And then constantly edge out of, like, do I attack people or do I just hold it in? Do I attack people, do I hold it in? And that's basically a wonderful reason why I can give her a nine-tailed fox. It's such a fucking unstable power. Almost like unstable power of evil. Because it gives you incredible power against everyone else. Ability to just explode like a fucking nuke went off. Maybe even ability to just install a definition of doomsday in people's minds. Like, that's how powerful the explosion could be. I don't think it's worth it. I would very much like to save her and just put her in my team and like be like, just chill. Shut the fuck up. Chill, okay? Learn what I have learned, and you'll be fine. Because I've spent a lot of time learning shit, okay? I did not spend time singing. I did spend time on that because it's a good way to express emotions to yourself, not to everyone else, obviously. I broke up with Justin Bieber. Everyone knows that now. Shit. Whoops. Yeah. You know, it's one thing to hurt your ex. And I can excuse that, but she's on the edge, so she can hurt a lot more people than that. Taylor Swift, watch out. You know, nobody's perfect. We have some bad blood. You think so? Yeah. Watch out. You're an 8. I don't care, man. At this point, explosions happen. and they don't pick and choose. Are you an ace? Oh, you survive. Oh, you're a normal human being? No, you don't survive. They don't pick and choose. It's the radius of explosion kills everything. It just annihilates. You learn about her suicide, what happens? Shit. What the fuck do I do anymore? You have to contemplate life at this point. And the radius again just kills you. And it's worse than coronavirus, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Selena Gomez is an equivalent of coronavirus. I can finally compare her to something. It's just everyone stay in homes. I know it's very sad right now. But the government is shutting down because we have no idea what to do right now. Everything's freezing all of a sudden. Whoops. Okay. So how do I tackle the issue itself, right? The kidneys definitely, like almost 100% fail because of stress. And not necessarily depression, but like, how do you deal with other people? The question of like dealing with other people, like, because it makes you so fucking pissed that they have no idea how to help you, how to talk to you. They have no fucking idea. They don't even care most of the time, which is like, it's shocking. It actually helps you to wake up and be like, shit, I gotta do something in my life. These assholes manage not to care about suicide, even though it's like everywhere. And a spreading plague. It's actually more deadly than coronavirus. Who would have thought, right? Or any virus combined. Or anything combined. Probably. Because, heart attack disease or whatever is probably the same thing. Yeah. Who would think that heart attack is just that as same as suicide? Suicide, guys, you have to understand. Suicide is the leading cause of death. Period. Right? Is the shit. Is the shit that kills you 90% of the time. 10% of the time someone else kills you because you have been a fucking evil asshole. But 90% of the time it is that. You can't take it anymore. And your body starts weird shit. So Selena survives that. Period. Is capable of releasing her song somehow. That's great. Everyone likes it. But how the fuck are you gonna survive this period? That is my question. Like, you had some hard time before. Now what? Because it's not like her life has changed 100%. She found a fucking wonderful boyfriend that's gonna support her emotionally. Wonderful friends. No. There's plenty of drama to just counter that idea. So, she doesn't have more resources. What the fuck is she doing and thinking? She must be in a dark place at this point. There's no way. So, I don't like this situation. Not at all. That's why I have to make this video. Like an emergency, I just felt it, like, shit. It all came together. I don't like it. No, please don't do this. And again, she won't. She's just in such a complicated spot that it just locks her down to not do anything drastic. But at the same time, the clock is ticking anyways, right? And a lot of people have the opportunity to save her. And we're gonna see that happen, like, we're just gonna sit back, enjoy our popcorn, and see how a bunch of people fail to save Selena. there's a 1% chance, so like, great. That's why I'm eating popcorn. I was like, yeah, that 1% chance. Man, that ending would be so fucking awesome. You know, because you still approach Selena Gomez, show the statistics, and she flips out on the remaining 1% and be like, "You lucky boy, get the fuck out of here." Okay, please try again. Princess in another castle, get the fuck out of here. Okay, that's what happens when you get 1% chance. You know, not good enough. Yeah, the way that I handle stories like that, and just doing anything, I run around so I can pick up all the little trails of anything, trails of scent of like, where is this going? What is going on? I want everything, all the information, right? I can't just sit there and be like, I think she wants to do that. The end. I think she's in trouble. Hottest person on the planet. What? Of course you have problems. I have no idea how to define this. I'm just shaking my head. There's no problem. I don't think jokers can get into trouble anyways. Because they have their escape. They have that infinite resource of escape. She will find another kidney if she has to. But like, oh, careful with that. You know? It's not like when you're floating 10 stories high and just you lose your superpowers all of a sudden. You survive the fall. Like, maybe. Again, 1%. But you're not my friend anymore if you do fall. Like, there are very set and very strict rules. Okay. When it comes to chances, when it's 50% chance, it does make you like question, and you just put the judgment to the future. It's like, well, it's undecided. It's undecisive. If it's 70%, something is decisive. And the more you have that, the more things are decisive. Until that, you don't focus on the crops, the tiny insects, the ants. You just walk past it. You know, you crush it. That's the 1%. It doesn't matter. 1% rules 90% of the wealth in this world. Guess what? They actually don't matter that much. It's the rich people that spend money unwisely. Oh, Mr. Beast? Is that you? Are you rich and you're spending money unwisely? I don't like you. I don't think anyone should like Mr. Beast, and like, it's almost like we watch him out of hatred. You have so much money, you're giving it everyone away, and I want to be that person, but I will never be. You know, what is this game? What is this money game? How can you treat that as entertainment? It's completely next level, okay? When I'm dealing with aces, I'm dealing with completely next level problems. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, is that a big deal? It wasn't. It wasn't at all, as I've said. I even would encourage Logan Paul to do it again. Who cares? You know, it makes people talking about suicide. Thumbs up. Is the best that he can do, honestly, instead of making people talk about porn stars. And okay, that's not a part of YouTube, and will never be. And he's just shoving it in there because because porn stars are very easy. Well, he's easy on. It's easy to influence him that way. I'm just saying, it's wrong, and people know it, and people have pointed that out already, and he knows that in the back of his head, but he's not gonna question that. It gives him views, popularity. You know what? Who cares? He's gonna do the same shit over and over again, right? But it's not a problem. I don't care. It's not fucking Mr. Beast level of popularity and call to arms of stupidity. That could happen even worse at any moment. Because he's trying, It's like, yeah, I know a lot of people hate me, so I will try to be like donating and giving away my money and everything, just so I could hide away the problem that could happen when everything is like compiled. And like, have you really helped, or have you like promoted this sort of behavior that is so unstable and unbelievable. But I don't care. Right now I care about a friend that I made without even talking to her. The second time I had problems with myself was last year, right? That was the biggest deal, and it never really stopped, which is also problematic. I never really achieved total freedom and emotional freedom, which is very, very important. I need financial freedom, and then it gives me emotional freedom. That's it. And guess what? I become like super productive and super happy. I can do whatever I want, and I eventually find the place that I have to be in and help people. But guess what? Not doing that right now. Nope. And it makes me want to really question my reality of how long does it take to actually find that. I'm still respectful. I have respect, right? And just like Selena Gomez, respect is what keeps me alive. As long as she respects her kidney, it's like she has to stay away from trouble and has to find that Joker place where she's totally safe. Like there's nothing that could happen unless she stops using her superpowers and falls down, as I've said. It's like, I'm not that popular, and then flattens herself into the ground with some new boyfriend or whatever. You have to be careful. And as I've said, I'm in the same spot of like, I have to respect that other people are struggling. Yes, that's always going to be brought up. What I have to respect is that it takes time to create things. It takes time to actually understand things. And once I understand myself, it's not going to be that big of a deal in the future. I can just erase the past and fix everything. It's just, teenage trauma. Who fucking cares? Everything can be fixed. It's just a little test that I have to do, Everything can be justifiable. And that I can respect. Right? If I can justify things, I can stick along and be like, great, I fucking survived that. It was close. It was almost not my fault as well. It felt like a testing period, because my main my main two attempts was like in the middle of like demon attack, what I would describe as just pure demon attack, because you can't understand what the fuck's going on anymore. A crowd listening to your thoughts and chanting along with you. What is happening? Okay. What is happening? The funniest part of the chant was like me swinging in my bed and saying, "Smell your fear and meditate." You know, because the smell of fear was like the shit that gives you power in the demon world. If you smell someone's fear, you're the most powerful person right now, and you can kill that person. That's what it means. That was the scariest shit ever. So I was just in my room sitting down. Think about it this way. I don't like educating people about this, but if someone is full of fear, they're full of suicide, and they're actually bending their own reality into something very, very twisted. They are vulnerable, right? They're tuning their existence off, and their body is like hostile to reality. They're full of fear, so they're not fighting for their life of whatever is attacking them. But if they're in a safe environment, they can afford it, okay? They're probably not gonna get attacked by anything super extraordinary. And whoever causes fear is gonna, take their credit and leave. Okay, I did that much damage, I can leave now. That's what happened to me so far. When I was like thrown into the matrix with my thoughts of like everyone wants to kill me, there is that position in where you causing yourself so much fear that you are the most attractive person ever. Not in a good way at all. You're the one basically who's gonna get in trouble first, and who's the most vulnerable, and people don't care. Right? People only care if you can defend yourself, which is a very sad story, but it's totally true most of the time, and you have to mature to that. You have to mature to a lot of things. I can't even put it into perspective how difficult life is, but what I'm saying is I'm an ace. I've dealt with a lot more than Selena would ever would, so she has to respect me first, and listen, listen and obey. I've been in a far worse position, because I'm not rich, I don't have resources to just float in my emotional soup into whatever I want. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work. Who cares? I control the timeline that I'm in. I'm secure in my little shit. Not at all. I have to deal with the realest reality there is, and the scariest reality there is, just because I choose to, stay and have all these problems haunt me. I can't even describe what pushed me this far, because it's not exactly my fault, I just chose to be honorable, and it gives me a lot of credit. So, you have to go through a lot of pain so that the rest of what you do in life is 100% success. Because Because you're not afraid anymore. Nobody can actually manipulate you. That's the problem with fear, right? Okay, you stay alive, but you're full of fear. Guess what? You can be easily manipulated and turn into a vessel of evil. It could be the case, right? That's why people don't like you when you're full of fear. And why that is the greatest suicide ever, is just sit in a corner and just conjure fear, and then manage to enter society with that fear. Because you will do that if you haven't fully figured out. You will enter society with a fear, and it's gonna do a lot of shit. What my story is that I encountered double jokers. Obviously, they will create fear in me. But I also was suicidal, so they had the right to judge me as well. There were so many things going wild. I don't know what reality is anymore. I honestly don't. And technically, it makes, even when you're an ace, you don't really control reality. You just know that you do, but you also don't. Everything is so confusing, right? I do encourage, if you feel any amount of fear, don't finish this video. Don't do it. This is not for you to begin with. I don't know why you came here. I don't know if you're gonna get out. Let's say I wanted to install fear in you. How quickly can I do that? Yeah, let's shift away from suicide, right? And talk about how deadly can it get. If a pandemic is actually happening, like coronavirus, what is actually happening? Right? What's actually happening? Ask yourself. Because you have this world of Matrix that could go very wild, and I think you get this exact scenario. It's not about some kind of illness. It's more about the system failure. We are safe in our own reality, right? The way we understand it. But the system fails, and it starts leaking some kind of idea that people should not have. That, I think, is the virus that's actually going on right now. And of course, people are encouraged to be away from everyone else and don't interact too much. Do it over the internet. That's gonna work just fine. But in reality, you don't want to interact, because that smell of fear, dude. Shit. You don't want to do that. That's one of the things that bothered me for my entire life. When I was working, I would sweat, and you can't beat that. You can't shut it down, and it bothers a lot of people because it smells just like fear would smell, almost. Yes, fear does have a smell. When I was in this demon world, I could smell stuff, basically. a person would pass me and I'd be like, that that's such a weird smell and so strong too. Holy shit. And it's not like cologne or like just perfume. Like, no, not at all. And I would smell the same thing in like my room, because when I shut myself down and like start sweating because I feel all these emotions, it's the same thing. And it feels such a weird vibe. Yeah. I need to recover like the point of the topic, because I can get in trouble just by talking about this, just as much as Selena would get in trouble if she does anything wrong as well. But for me, it's worse. If I don't handle things with respect, uh, bad things will happen. So I need to like chill. But I don't want to chill. I literally have no time to actually prepare this video, and I know this is a like disrespectful video. I just need the idea of what's going on out there, so I don't mind. Like, I know people not gonna care much, but I just need the idea out there, you know, of my effort. I always do that, and I say effort always wins. Right? It's not like I'm trying to hurt anyone. I'm just putting out the ideas that I have compiled, and I'm the most skeptical about coronavirus of all people. Okay, like that shit, it scares me the most, because I know reality can be broken so easily, and shit can get, some weird shit can start to get real. If people started flipping and turning into evil and just attacking the system could crack very easily, and the whole humanity could start, uh, well, zombie apocalypse, right? Everyone knows that it's possible, actually, and there is always a threat of like people going mad. It's not necessarily how judgment looks like. The judgment looks like when a person or a bunch of people start speaking out, and then people get mad. That's the judgment. That's when the zombie apocalypse is not so fucking weird anymore, because you almost know why and who's gonna flip, and so you can just throw them out of society very quickly, right? You know who's gonna be zombified. So it's almost like zombie apocalypse is not possible, or very unlikely. I don't understand that anymore as a potential threat. Yeah, again, this is super confusing. Please don't watch this if you have any fear, of what I'm talking about. I have to put it out there. I'm almost like immune to a lot of things, and this is one of those things. Fear, I'm immune. No one can actually like attack me straight up. I can bend that rule, and if someone attacks me, they're just gonna see the might of God itself. Like, I'm not afraid to use full force to defend myself. It's not like I'm suicidal. If I'm suicidal, I'm gonna lock myself up, feel the fear. The world is gonna start turning against me and presenting all weird challenges, but I'm gonna be safe in my little place. And it's fine. I can deal with that. You know. a lot of ordinary people can't, because they're not talking about it, so it's not a part of reality right now. But if it turned to become a part of reality and the system would fail and leak out, a part of reality that was trapped there for ages, and now we have to live with that, and we have to be aware of it, That's the point, right? If you add something to your awareness, the game changes very quickly. So yeah, all I need right now, because I intend to sit here for an hour, I want a conclusion. Okay? Just like Nine-Tailed Fox. I think Nine-Tailed Fox would smell fear as well, right? Because it literally does. It's there behind the scenes, but when the main character's full of fear, the Nine-Tailed Fox is constantly tempting the character to be like, hey, use my power. You have nothing to fear. You can defeat any enemies you want. And that's the power of the explosion that every creeper has. But Naruto wasn't a creeper. Naruto was not that personality. Sasuke would have been a creeper. So it made the story very, very twisted. Super twisted, by the way. Super. How did Naruto get this power? His parents died? There's so many twists in that story when you start questioning this beast that has been trapped in a very weird position, by the way. Because Naruto is immune, technically. But Selena as a creeper is not immune to this incredible power, which she can unleash in a completely different manner because she's a real person, first of all. She's not a ninja. Are you kidding me? But we can build ninja school if you want. We can assign ninja status to ourselves, but that would be just reality bending and not exactly, ninja culture itself. It's good. I like it. So, in order to make the conclusion, I'm just gonna run down again with the same problems that I had. So with Monika is actually fairly simple, right? I like a person and a bunch of people just created a wall for no fucking reason, right? They didn't encourage the relationship, so they kind of stood in the way because they wanted some drama, And drama is like the antisocial pressure. When love strikes, guess what happens? Everyone who have created social pressure is now feeling forms of guilt and confusion, and love strikes back, and it can strike back in a serious manner, turn everyone into a creature, an NPC basically, just that's how powerful love is, right? Oh, you're just an extra to the story. You created a wall, I actually even talked with Monika, there's a huge wall that you're building against me. What the fuck are you doing? Now I'm starting to realize it wasn't her at all. It was her friends, first of all, which she ditched over time, obviously, as everyone does. But there was entire school against us. So questioning what the fuck is this, This is not normal. This breaks reality totally, They can't prove it because it's just so stupid. I was just curious and I liked the person. When I saw her, that's it. It's so fucking normal that it breaks everything for me. I sit there, I wanna laugh, but these people are crazy. This is the most normal thing. I'm an earth personality, I'm attracted to wind personality. There's a wall, you protecting her? I just want to pinch her cheek and be done with this shit. I have never touched Monica, believe it or not. I I try to. I stick my finger out and I poked her shoulder, but I never touched her technically. I was very angry when I poked that shoulder. I mean, damn, dude, that is physical assault right there, and that is as far as it went. Um, yeah, when I was dealing with the double jokers, so it actually came back. Monica's story came back when I was like suicidal. Monica's story came back and like started haunting me again. It almost like initiated this whole thing, and I almost felt like super guilt of like I raped Monica. What? What? Where did that came from? Like it didn't happen in reality, so I felt like, well, this demon world is turning my reality in kind of into a weird form where anything can be real. So maybe I did. Maybe I did just rape her. Like I would contemplate that. But at that point, I was safe, and people who attacked me were just straight up wrong, and should have left immediately, because you know they're my coronavirus. I want to isolate them until they lose hope of life, and then I just let them out and see what happens. That's what I want to do to them. It's fairly normal, right? Fairly justifiable. I don't like these people, and they're not around anymore, so good. Anyways, yeah, I left UK, so they're not around anymore. Not even close. Anyone who could have been associated with this bullshit is not around. However, I came back to my hometown, and the story continues. I was thrown into a matrix of self-deprecating hatred, and in the end of that hatred matrix, I haven't slept for like 5 days, and I think I saw her, just working in a random place. It felt so fucking weird. Like destiny has pushed me all the way, and it just see her be like, this is the weirdest shit ever. Get the fuck out of my life, Monica, please. No need. I have no need for you. Oh wait, I do, because I have never finished what I've started, which is like one touch would probably be enough. Kiss in the cheek, not exactly, but you know what I'm talking about. Or a decent hug. But I don't think it would work out that easily. I know who deserves a hug and who deserves just to know that they're loved and they're safe. And that's a different story. A hug is like a sentimental thing. But if you really want to like know that they're being loved and they're not going to be harmed in any way, just 100% safe. Maybe that's the meaning of a kiss. I don't know. That's my meaning, because I did not interact with the people in any way, so my actions like that, I'm not even gonna talk about sex. What is that, Rebecca? Can you figure out for me? I don't understand this thing. But I haven't done any of this stuff. I haven't had a girlfriend, so Yeah, it digs deep. So I'm just saying, Selena, you have the power to stay away from this shit. I probably have a power to turn you into an ace. It's a big choice. But I will never encourage anyone to be an ace. Never. Your choice doesn't matter here. What matters is like gather all the resources and see what happens, right? Do everything you can to be better. See what happens. If you turn into an ace, congratulations. If you don't, because you already made choices, so why would you burden yourself and be like, but I really need to become something? No, you don't. You already are, so just put everything together and see what happens. Self-love is like super easy, right? And it breaks that final wall on you. Enter this weird stage of who knows what's going on anymore. So, it was Monica's fault. She's at fault. She's not an ace in my book. She's nowhere on the internet. I cannot find her even displaying herself. So she is at fault, in danger, and very much guilty. Okay, for everything that I felt. And if she knows how to distribute that power, I call her a Powerpuff Girl. I give her all the elements. I collect it, okay? She can do it. She can just show up and just deal with it. Okay, I will help 100%. But it's not my fault that my life hurts. So probably Selena is dealing with the same problem, exactly the same, and she deserves to be an ace, maybe? You know? Maybe out of nowhere, she's tougher than you think. And that's the question, right? Like, I give her the gift of, like, Ninetale Fox. Is that gonna be enough to, like, tip the scales and turn her into unstoppable force? And then she's like, well, gonna claim immunity on that thing that bothers me. And she's free. She's totally free. That, you would want to see that happen. Because it changes the game so much. We're not gonna have Doomsday at all. In fact, me and her would be able to understand a big chunk of what the fuck is going on, because I have problem with a wind person. She has problem with a fire person. Guess what? It's still pretty much the same mirror effect of problems. I mean, if she manages to prove me that it is just as big and as complicated as my relationship, congratulations. You know, you probably can get up here and do it. You know, you're worthy. You are worthy. Congratulations. That's the ending, okay? It's not like if you're making a suicide attempt, just kill the old self and become an ace instead. That's the best that you can do, okay? If you're an ace, suicide is not in your dictionary. So I hate to break it to you, but you have to ditch that word if you want to go to next level. I hope I don't have to make the same video for Ari. Maybe in the end of the year, because it's her year. She can chill. Who cares, right? I just hope she comes back, though. Where are you? Where are you? She needs to create more singles that break #1 charts. Like, wasn't she happy about it? What the fuck is going on? Please. And the end. Thank you guys for watching. Please have a lot of fear, because if Selena turns into an ace, uh, it, it's gonna get better and worse at the same time. I can't explain it. I don't know what's gonna happen, I can't predict the future. I just felt that she's in trouble and a lot of pain, just like I was. And by being able to relate, I can shine a lot more lights to my story. And guess what? I found someone to blame for everything. PewDiePie. PewDiePie? Why did you scream Monika? Are you kidding me? It's PewDiePie's fault. That's gonna be the meme. Yeah. It's your fault. What have you done? Alright. Yeah. That's a good meme. PewDiePie's dead. That's the suicide note. That's the meme that's supposed to go viral. PewDiePie is dead. What? What does that mean? No. Don't kill PewDiePie. He's dead, That's the one that should bring you fear. What is that? It's a funny meme. No problem, dude. He's dead. PewDiePie's dead. Is he infected with coronavirus? Maybe. You never know. But he's guaranteed to die. Alright. I'm out. I hope it worked. Magical spells. Did I do it right, Selena? You know magic better than I do. Did I do it? Do we have hope to win as a team here? Because that's what I'm trying to do. This whole time, I was just cheating, okay? I was just trying to get some points. I think it worked. No, I was pretty serious. These things have bothered my life to, a point of, no return almost. It's so scary to think about it. And I will never understand it. It's a trauma that is better left forgotten at this point. I just want to see Monika again and do what I have to do. Let her know. And that's it. It's gonna save me. Wait. Justin Bieber? So if it's a mirror flip, right? What is the actual story? What do you think is actually happening? Because I have no idea. I'll let you guys speculate. It's fun. I don't want to touch Justin Bieber because I don't like him. He's not on the list. Get out of here. I don't know anything. If Selena approaches me, she has all the freedom in the universe to tell me the truth. And I'll be very much curious and non-biased. That is the best gift that I can give, guys. I'm not gonna spoil the story, because there's a chance that I will actually get the purest form of that story. So why make beer when you have a potential to own an entire factory? Why bother? Why even try when you can get the best thing ever? Well, there's a reason to try. You just want to know how it feels like beating up Justin Bieber with imaginary fists of steel. Yeah. But I still can't do that because I don't care about him. He's not relevant for me. When people were hating on him, I didn't care jack shit. Who cares? I did press dislike button on Baby music video. Holy shit. That was a lot of hatred. I probably pressed the wrong button. I don't know. I just didn't care. But his association with Selena Gomez is threatening to my career, okay? This better be good. Yeah, maybe she is in like the second stage and she's showing slower progress of untangling the story like I do with Monika. Like this is the end for me. Like I am so relieved every single time. It's the same fucking demon. Why do you have 11? You're not 11 out of 10. You're not the most prettiest girl that has the prettiest girl team in the world and just happens not to exist on the internet and makes me even more anxious of how beautiful she is, because I can't know anymore. I can't even compare her to anything. What do I do? She's haunting me, like deep, deep, deep down. And again, I can't blame myself. And I think if Selena is, that's the end part, right? That's the real end part. If Selena fully understands herself, she's not gonna blame herself at all. At all. She's not gonna feel any guilt. And maybe if she feels like I do, not gonna care about Justin Bieber ever at all. We'll forget about it and we move on. And if he does come back, in a way that he should, and if she needs to tell him that she loves him as well, somehow, unless she already did, and I'm falling behind, and I'm a joker instead because I live in my little room and I haven't done something special. You can always turn the story around and show me a middle finger of like, you're a loser. Go fuck yourself. God damn it. God damn it. But I deserve to, when you create this sort of bond with a person, damn, neither of us are capable of truly failing. Okay? We have now two pieces of reality. If reality flips around, she can save me, or I can save her. It's just, that's the beauty of it, of being safe. She's still trash. One level down is trash. Get the fuck out of here, Selena Gomez. I don't care about you just as much as I don't care about Justin Bieber. Get the fuck out of here. Obviously, it's sarcasm. See you guys later. And share this video if you have survived, or throw yourself into Matrix. It's just as fun as sharing a video. Matrix is the point when you realize reality is not real. But there's a little twist. And everyone hates you. But you have lived so long and you're safe. And you can die happily ever after, And you have nothing yourself to blame for necessarily. And you're exploring this new world that has opened up to you. And you're still safe, you're still strapped in, you have the safe belt. That's the difference, right? You're in a car crash, but you had the safe belt on. That's the little bud that you have. If you can enter the Matrix, is the best thing ever, right? I cannot do that. I will never do that ever again. Unless I meet someone who wants to do it with me, it's one in a lifetime experience. Cause it's a bond making experience. Cause you're being hated by everyone. So who do you like? Who do you like the most? Who do you like to save your ass and make you feel good? You know, and that's what created my team. Okay, that's how I created my team. These are the people that made me feel good. When you enter a matrix, you already know the names. You already know who you're aiming for. So that's great. But Matrix 2020 is the movie out yet? I don't see it. Well, it's just March, so it's probably fine. I'm not rambling. I want to see Matrix. I want to see how it turned out, how it evolved after Scott Pilgrim did it. You know, you never know until you see it. You know, it's just one of those one of a kind things, one of a kind movies. You know it's coming. It's coming every decade. Someone has anticipated the entire decade that just comes, you know, and they might predicted the future. Maybe if I dig Scott Pilgrim a little bit deeper and I find the prediction of the future itself. Like, that movie's just so deep. It has such a rich universe. The actors are crazy, you know, crazy popular because it's teenage drama, but every actor is relevant. Like, you never fucking see that coming. And it's just a recreation of some weird comic, but everyone has their flavors, right, that they put together. It blows my mind. What is this? That is a person that Selena's supposed to love. Okay? Matrix guy. Nobody in particular. Just the Matrix guy, okay? Whatever you choose, Selena. Whatever you choose. You can bail now. I can choose my 8-ball. Ari's like my 8-ball. If I had to be forced to love someone, meaning that I have to be myself, right? I don't know, I'm being interrupted by my mom, but yeah, if I was forced to love someone, it would be Ariana Grande, cause she's my 8-ball. Together we control all the elements in the universe. So Ariana's actually kind of safe right now, you know. She's like, as long as I stay myself and I keep my personality and I don't evolve in any way, she's safe as well, because I like her, you know. It's sort of weird, twisted world, but I love it, you know. That's my fucking teenage drama. Eat this, idiots. Can you handle it? Of course not. Nobody can handle it. Nobody can even watch this. That's the advertisement for my videos. You can't watch this. You just can't do it. Just can't fucking watch it. If anything happens, I can just say, but you didn't watch it. You listened to it. If anything happens, I still can bail out. Grab my paycheck and bail. But you didn't watch it, did you? I put a dot here and you didn't see it. Oh my god. Where's that dot? Shit, I can't delete it. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. Now I can say goodbye, finally. It's sometimes very difficult. Yeah. Yeah, the moment you're happy, it's beautiful. You can say goodbye. See you guys later. Oh my god. Happiness is the best cure for suicide. Yeah. Yes. Sometimes not, because sometimes you can still die happy, you know? You never know. You never know until... Yeah, the Matrix is gonna come, some kind of weird movie that people like, and people are gonna be like, so happy and so relieved, and including me, that the doomsday is just gonna be a thing of the past. It's still possible, you know. It's that 1%, you know, that super ultimate twist. Let's break reality on purpose and judge everyone. I don't think that's gonna happen, but you never know.